Are we properly live? We never know.
There's always a little the purgatory where I'm not quite sure. But
and Jack's going to make a post in whatever it's called. In beta. Here we go.
That's the one.
As always, if you're joining us now, probably skip forward about 10 minutes to when the questions start. The clue will be that the picture will change and it won't be this slide anymore.
I reckon it's a good 15 probably. But yeah.
On this slide, you'll see there is a picture of a international superstar and friend of the show. Can you tell me who it is?
I thought I knew, but
no turning your head round. Unless you want to, I guess.
I think there's probably a good 70% chance my Wi-Fi is going to drop out at some point.
It's a good time. Jack's Wi-Fi is really bad. My laptop is quite literally falling apart. Literally, there's quite a lot of duct tape on it now.
That's okay. Like I said earlier,
there's like exposed foil.
Don't touch it. Don't touch whatever you do.
I've touched it so much. Also, there was a little magnet on it, which I just took off and put back on again.
I'm sure that magnets have not really any role in computing. So. All right, here we go. What's the link? Oh no, I always forget where to go.
What's the link? Question number 10.
Hang on. Everything's. I need to mute this because I think no one's. I've got 0 watching currently, so I don't think we're talking to anyone. Unless they're watching it played back and they decided to watch this first part.
Very welcome. You're always welcome. I'm afraid it would be more difficult for you to win as lines have closed. You will be not entitled to win the cash prize, but neither will anyone, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Whoa. Don't spoil what's to come. I think I've been more than that moment for the Vern quiz app. For the Vern quiz.
Do you remember what we're doing?
I know. Words momentarily failed me.
I've realised I haven't actually put in the slide for. I'll do that now. No worries.
That's fine. No one's gonna mind. The link is up on the Hillbead SRC page.
We're going to be a little bit more full screen for right now.
Hello.
As I need to do something.
Shall I share that into Bedo's playtime?
Yes, good idea.
I will do that.
I just need to add the Jack's Facts slide.
I'm sure everyone's really looking forward to.
That's everyone's favourite slide, so I can't not include it.
Yeah, to be fair, the transition makes it.
Oh, what? Do you want to do the normal?
Sorry.
What? Do you want to do the normal 1 through 5?
Yep. Sounds good. I've shared the link in Bedo's playtime, so people are welcome to join now.
And not welcome to not join. They're welcome to join before.
Well, I mean, I feel like I enticed them in with my my baking hot cool off line, so hopefully
that was really good, actually.
Pay dividends.
That's publicity. Posting the day that the event's happening.
Hang on. Yeah, you got to have the first line in the chat. Have you seen what I posted, Hugo?
Is it something like hello? I'm not looking at it, I'm just sharing it.
No, it's hi everyone, exclamation.
Wait, did I share the wrong thing? I meant to share the link. No, I think I shared the link. There we go.
We've got one watching.
Wait, does it say Zoom in the corner for everyone? That's something I probably should. That's fine. It does say Zoom in the corner. We are doing this on Zoom, if you're wondering, but we are not sponsored by Zoom. Oh, Hillbead said hi, everyone. That's lovely.
Oh, lovely.
The people come rolling in. Hello. If you're joining us, can you tell me who this international superstar and friend of the show is? I've subtly distorted what they look like.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's the same joke every week.
No, I think you've done something different this time, though, haven't you? Isn't the face slightly differently changed?
Oh no, it is, but I always say it's subtly edited. Yeah, see, what people like about this is, we're always consistent, never shake it up.
Hey, we do shake it up.
Although last week we did have a winner from Collingwood, a team name winner. So
yeah, last week was enough change for the next 3 months, I'd say. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, we do change up some things. You know, we change up the round type. We don't do the same rounds every week, do we?
No, and
Well,
I've got a new
I'm getting
background.
50. Yeah,
You've
you're
got
in
a
a
new
new place.
background,
I'm in the
so-
same place.
No.
Wait, do you mean your Zoom background or your PowerPoint background?
Oh, that's a new background as well. That's the Joachim room in Hillbead.
Really nice place.
But I've got a new place I am. I'm in the little utility area, and that's my laptop charger really precariously dangling.
I'm sure no one will walk in.
My laptop is really, really broken. I can't close it anymore. It's impossible for me to close my laptop.
That's a good sign.
And yet the one who's probably going to have the most technical difficulties this evening is probably you. As per.
I think that's probably a reasonable bet because I do tend to have Wi-Fi difficulties. I don't know if you've seen before, but I think I've dropped out on maybe 3 of them now. 2 or 3 of them.
Only two.
2 of them. That's fine then. But it has been the last 2. So let's see where that trend.
We've now got a 50-meter Ethernet cable.
Oh, what? That's snazzy. Is it plugged into your laptop?
Oh yeah, sorry. I said Joachim. It's actually pronounced Joachim.
Oh.
Or Joachim.
Yeah, I think can you right?
Or Wachim. I
I'm
really enjoy it. It's actually pronounced, and then the way it's spelled. That's good.
Joachim.
Formerly,
how many ways can you pronounce
Hild Chapel.
What about Joachim?
I think it evolves into Infernape. That's one for you Gen 4ers out there. Gen 3. Gen 4.
I don't know Gen.
Pokemon.
I know Gen 1.
Good reaction on the.
I'm glad using your Spanish knowledge know how to discuss Pokemon.
I'd say this quiz, more than others, has some really stupid questions and a really stupid prize.
I'm glad that we're preparing them for what's to come.
Joachim as well. Joachim. All sorts. It's a great time. Can you guess who this person is on the screen? Is it a mystery celebrity? Can you guess who it is? Lightly doctored a photo of them.
Only slightly though. Hugo, guess what?
Go on.
I have a new light.
That's great news. Oh, because we both went up to Durham this week.
Yes.
But now we're back in our little homes.
The immortal light. You know?
I'm quite happy keeping my distance from everyone, you know?
Yeah, I feel like contact is pretty overrated, you know?
Yeah, stay away.
I've got so used to social distancing now. I don't know what the alternative is. I'd actively cringe if someone approached me, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's just true of all the time.
That's just true, full stop.
When my dad was driving up the motorway and I was thinking, if all these cars were people and I was walking, I'd still be really stressed.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, you're not really used to that many people in Cornwall anyway. You only have what? It's just you and your family?
Me and my family, the local pasty maker.
Father Peter.
Yeah. The word for pasty maker is actually pasta.
Oh.
That would work better if I had a northern accent.
It works. I thought you were talking about pasta, but you were saying it as in a posh way.
Pastor. There we go. I just do it in a Cornish accent.
That's quite confusing, Hugo. But also really nice.
Thank you.
I really want a pasty now.
Yeah, but you've never had a proper pasty.
No. The only pasty that I know is from Greg's.
That's not no. You wash out your little filthy mouth. There are no peas in a proper pasty. Absolutely disgusting.
Wait, are there peas in the Greg's?
I'd bled to believe.
I mean, a vegan steak bake is my go-to, and that doesn't have any peas. It's just vegan, whatever is inside it. You know.
It's a vegan steak.
Vegan steak, and it's been baked.
What's your favourite cut of vegan steak? The rump, the prime rib, the chuck, the flank, the
Come on,
ribeye,
you look like Dairy Farm.
filet mignon.
I've got one that I'm holding back in case.
Go on.
I might have some Kobe vegan steak.
I don't know about that.
It's some really fancy Japanese one, I think.
That's Wagyu.
Oh God, that's true. I'm thinking of the
Player. These people
Oh no, no, I'm not. I'm thinking of something else. Hang on, let me find out what I'm thinking of.
Our hairs are getting a bit long.
Hang on, no, I was right.
Oh, I think Wagyu is just Wagyu. I think is just beef in Japanese.
No,
I don't know. I'm not a linguist.
Apparently, Kobe beef is a type of Wagyu beef.
Oh,
maybe it's the brand.
I prefer the off-brand Wagyu beef.
Yeah, fair. That's fair.
I normally get Asda's specially selected Wagyu beef.
I mean, we're talking about vegan Kobe steak at this point, so
maybe you are.
Really high quality.
I always ask for a vegan steak bake with extra beef.
That's twisted. That's very dark. Really
with extra little sprinklings of Robbie's dog.
Oh my gosh. Let's just leave that one there before we start the quiz.
Don't worry about
it. Right, let's see how we're doing. We're gathering steam. We'll give another probably 3 or 4 minutes, Jack.
A few minutes.
Yeah.
We've got some good rounds for you today. Oh, Jack, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Jack. I am 20 years old and I go to Durham University. I'm currently living in Ipswich and it's really hot outside, but you can call off by watching the Vern bar quiz at 8:30 p.m. And we'll have a wipeout round for you, a links round for you, and a specialist round including Johnny English and a mystery prize to winners. And the person with the best team name can choose the specialist round for next week. So tune in.
Thanks. That was really informative about yourself. We've just had a word in from our local person who likes to correct us. Apparently, Wagyu is just Japanese beef, and Kobe is the region in which some of it is grown. Is like.
Who said that?
Produced. Joseph Cooper. Thank you, friend of the show.
Thank you. I mean, yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right. I find it very confusing.
Oh, you keep going still a little bit, and I get really panicked.
Sorry, that's just how I am, you know. I'm gonna keep going and saying slightly wrong facts, and I'd say, isn't Kobe beef? Don't they like feed them on like? Isn't it like grass fed their entire life, and they're like given loads of space and stuff, and they're really pampered? Isn't that what happens? Help me out here.
Pampers, I think, is a brand of like nappies and stuff.
No,
does that answer your question?
No.
Me and Joseph Cooper actually had a conversation today, which was us sending like parts of names back to one another and like making a little snake of them. That was a good time.
Yeah, I mean,
you know,
that's like a very on-brand conversation for you and Joseph to be having. So it doesn't surprise me. I don't know necessarily if he was right about. I don't want to be that guy.
Hey, sure. You can't correct the corrector.
I'm not sure that Kobe is a region, but maybe that's just me reading the Wikipedia page wrong.
I didn't know you could pronounce Japanese script, Jack.
Yeah, well, these a lot of things you don't know about me, Hugo. I'm great at reading kanji. There you go. Whew. That's
Barbie's boyfriend.
Yeah, I think so. No, I think Kobe beef is produced in the Hyogo region of Japan.
Well, you can see they sound almost similar.
Oh, what? I'm not sure about that.
But that's my name. What did you just say?
Hugo Bush.
Oh, the Hugo Bush region. Hi, I'm Hugo. I like to go to the 8:30-ish Vern bar quiz isolation revival, particularly number 7. I really enjoyed the links round as well as miscellaneous rounds, our specialist round from last week, this week on Johnny English, and the usual wipeout. I also really enjoy the extra segments that we like to do. For example, Jack's Fact and Are You Smarter Than Social Set? All in all, we have a great time, and I like the bit where, you know, you send us little messages on the chat, and I get to say, haha, hey.
I really like the bit where we advertise the quiz to the people that already come to the quiz all the time. But you don't want to lose your target base, you know? You don't want to lose the target market.
You're our core. We appreciate every single one of you.
Absolutely right.
Apart from you, Samantha.
Should we get going?
I had to pick up a name that I don't think. Sorry if you are called Samantha. We do love you too. Yeah, let's make a start. So round number 1. If I can get on it. Oh yeah, this person was of course international superstar and friend of the show, Kobe Smulders.
Wow.
How About Your Mother and Marvel's Kobe Smulders. I think I know most of the words to Let's Go to the Mall, but that's neither here nor there.
It's an incredible video, so check that out if you haven't already. Okay.
First round, of course, is links. Jack, how does it work?
Well, I think, if I remember correctly, links involves, there are 10 questions. 9 of the questions are seemingly general knowledge questions, whereby there's quite a specific answer that we're looking for. And the 10th answer is what links those previous 9 answers together. So very straightforward, and I'm sure if you haven't got it from my explanation, you'll pick it up as we begin.
And also worth remembering is that all the answers have to fit the link.
Yeah, we're only looking for one particular answer. So
if you get that,
it's not correct.
They're all, I mean, you'll barely be able to tell that we're guiding you towards a link. They'll just seem like usual general knowledge questions, I'm sure. Question number 1.
In Greek mythology, who was the son of Aphrodite and the god of romantic love? In Greek mythology, who was the son of Aphrodite and the god of romantic love?
I'm just going to fact check this one because I didn't while writing it.
Oh no. Because if I think that is right, if you're thinking of the person that I'm thinking of.
Well, obviously, what? That's not helpful. How does that work? You don't even know what the link is.
Pretty sure if what you're thinking of is my one, then I think it's
it is right. I just did a little check.
Okay.
And the answer is not Wagyu in this instance.
But it might be one of these, you know.
I'll write them down, probably. We'll go through the answers at the end of the quiz.
Question number 2.
Question number 2.
The American, British, and Australian voice actors for which popular virtual assistant had their voices recorded in 2005? So the American, British, and Australian voice actors for which popular virtual assistant had their voices recorded in 2005?
And a little extra bit of information is that when they had their voices recorded, they didn't know that their voices were going to go towards this thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You do learn things on this quiz.
Or something like that.
I'll take that as fact, don't worry.
Do you like the white glow around the letters?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's really, really nicely done.
I use some of the format painter. Lovely. Question number 3.
Yes. Question number 3. Which Italian coffee company specialises in espresso and has a logo consisting of white text on a red background? So I'm disappointed that they scrapped word art, where you could just choose a really fancy preset font type and just splash it across your Word document.
That was the era. Also, I'm really sorry that the text is sort of variably centered.
I didn't notice. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure no one noticed. It's fine.
Sorry if I've now pointed out that to you. You can't unsee it. Question number 4. Oh, this is stupid. Sorry.
Hello. What letters are missing? What letters are missing from the name of this Redruth-born BAFTA-winning actress? And the letters that you can see here are RISTIN space TT space HOMAS.
Can you pronounce it, please?
Ristin homas.
Ristin homas. I mean, this is just this wouldn't seem out of place in just a really usual general knowledge question. You can't tell this is a links, I feel.
I'm a better. No, it's fine. Question number 5.
Don't even worry about it. Question number
5. In Shrek, what does Shrek liken to onions? Question number 5. In Shrek, what does Shrek liken to onions?
I think this is simultaneously the best and the worst quiz round I've ever written.
Oh, that's just
originally, the format painted mess up a bit, but originally, obviously, Shrek was in italics.
Yes, of course. Of course,
the first Shrek, not the second.
You don't want to be at risk of seeming to be a hypocrite there, Hugo.
Yeah, sorry.
Question number 6.
Question number 6.
Which word is defined as assistance and support in times of hardship and distress? American spelling, of course. We're not English.
Of course. We always are after the American spelling.
Who do you take us for? The official English. Which word is defined as assistance and support in times of hardship and distress? American spelling.
If you think more than one word could fit this question, then no, because this one, it has to fit the link, remember? And because the last question will be, what's the link? Sorry to jump again.
Don't give it away. Question number 7. What is the sloth from Ice Age written in Pig Latin? What is this? What is the sloth from Ice Age written in Pig Latin?
I think this, along with the Redruth-born actress question, I think I may have sort of troughed.
Have you peaked? As in, with this round, have you peaked with this round? I think you may have done.
Maybe. Yeah, you don't know what the link is yet.
No, true. Question number 8.
I mean, obviously, this is just a normal question that you'd have in a general knowledge as well.
It's not a proper quiz without a Pig Latin question.
This one's a bit stupid as well. It's fine.
Complete this line from chapter 7 of Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights. Well, Heathcliff, have you blank blank? Question mark.
There are the right number of underscores, by the way.
Are there 2 underscores there or 3?
There's 2 at the end. Hang on.
Don't worry about it. Complete this line from chapter 7 of Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights.
Wuthering Heights is also meant to be in italics. Sorry, everyone.
Well, Heathcliff, have you...
Blank,
I know what
blank.
the next part is. That's the question.
No cheating by going to your nearest copy of Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights. Also, I'm really sorry that there's like 2 spaces between Heathcliff and Have. Oh, it's fine. Don't even...
Probably one of those
Oh no!
has ever
Who would have thought I'd be broken after 7 quizzes?
Well, I think it's understandable. Question number 9. What is the English translation of the Spanish vivir and French vivre? 2-word answer. What is the English translation of the Spanish? What is the English translation of the Spanish vivir and the Spanish and the French vivre? 2-word answer, please. There you go.
And if you think, oh, this is what an ambiguous question or something, then remember that the answer fits the link. Speaking of which, question number 10.
What is that link? What is it, Hugo?
What is that naughty little link?
Hugo, can I ask a question about the Spanish language, please? Just while we're here.
It depends. Go on.
Do you find it quite stressful having to make the V sound in Spanish? Because it's like supposed to be like a soft B or something?
Oh, I just yeah. No, I mean, when you've done it for a few years, you sort of get used to it.
Yeah, I guess probably. Yeah, probably if you do it as a degree, you probably get used to it by then.
Me and my dad listened to a whole podcast on the schwa.
Oh, you like
the vowel sound, the schwa. That was a good time. I'll just go through them again quickly. The unforgettable questions as: who was the Greek god of romantic love? What virtual assistant had voices recorded in 2005? Which Italian coffee company has a logo consisting of white text and a red background? What letters are missing from the name of this BAFTA-winning actress, Ristin homas? Oh. In Shrek, what does Shrek liken to onions? What is the American spelling of the word that Google defines as assistance and support in times of hardship and distress? What is the name of the sloth from Ice Age written in Pig Latin? Complete the line from Wuthering Heights. Well, Heathcliff, how do you blank blank? And what is the English translation of the Spanish vivir and the French vivre? And what's the link?
Hugo, before we go on any further, is it fair to say that you've always been a bit of a fan of a schwa?
I mean, ever since I came out of the womb, I was saying I made the noise, and the doctor was like, "Whoa, that's a schwa."
Bit of a schwa fan. That's fair.
That wasn't quite. A schwa is an unstressed vowel sound and the most common sound in the English language.
Round two.
Round two. This is a new little round we've got called the missing words round.
Wow, tell me more.
And it's got a really generic, quizzy background, but it's missing words but with a twist, because we're going to show you a picture of something from the real world. Many thank yous to Lawrence putting this together. We're going to show you a picture from the world or from something, but with a word blurred out, and we want to tell you what words are missing, all the words that are missing, please. So in this one, what is missing from this? What is missing from this sign? There's some words missing, and what are they?
Oh, that's tricky.
If you are just listening to us, which I feel like is something no one does, I think quite a few people mute us. But if you're just listening, you might want to look at the screen.
We've got a question. Do we send the answers to Charlotte?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Just whatever Charlotte you know best.
This is a tricky question, but also I'm a big fan of this format. Who says we don't shake things up every now and again, Hugo?
Yeah, a little shaky hootenanny. Question number 2. What words are missing from this, whatever it might be? From this sign, what words are missing?
Oh, I think I know this one. Hopefully. 16th of June. If only that sign dated the 25th of June, because that is the day today. How brilliant would that have been, Hugo?
Yeah, true. So we're just after the words that would ordinarily be in the red square, to clarify.
We're looking for the red square, but not the Moscow one. The red square on the picture.
That was good. Well done.
Thank you.
Question number 3. What words are blurred out here?
Oh, I like that blur effect.
What words are blurred out here?
I've been there.
Yeah, la-di-da.
Not inside though, because, just on the outside.
Well, there you go.
Question number 4.
Question number 4. What is missing from this picture? What's missing from this picture? There's some words or some text or something missing from this picture. Can you tell me what it is? In the white square that blurred out.
Do you know this is, Hugo?
I don't drive. I don't know.
It's yeah.
Is this the Isle of Man TT?
Oh no, that's motorbikes.
Oh, I didn't know the difference.
Yeah, that's right. That's fair enough.
It's all a waste of road space to me. Not like a bus.
I don't want to spoil this movie for anyone if you don't know what this is. But the whole universe by which this thing exists is incredibly flawed. I think we've gone through it before. But it brings
there's also a good one. I think the 3rd film or something has a car pope.
Which means there's car religion. Which means that there's everything,
Does that mean that all the events of the Bible also happened in the car world?
Yes, it does, clearly. So that means that there's a car. Oh God.
I think it does fit into the Pixar theory. There's a theory that all the Pixar films fit together. I think like humans mutated into cars at one point. That's how they make it work.
Someone's like crazy dream. Maybe it was like, I don't know, Woody's dream or something.
Yeah, true. Question number 5. What's missing from here, from the red square?
Oh, that's hard. I don't know.
There might be clues in the picture that help you. I would not get this.
I would very much not get this either. I'm sure it's not a surprise to you, Hugo.
I thought you knew about places because you use geography.
Yeah, I do.
You can name every place and I can name every year.
Yeah, probably. But I'm not very good at these kind of places, It's not my downfalls, my shortcomings. Question number 6.
Shortcomings is named Dominic Cummings' child, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
Question number 6.
Question number 4.
What?
No, not really. I was just joking you.
Oh, don't do that. That was a problem we had last week.
What's bingo?
What words are missing here? We want all the words missing.
That was hard. Oh, maybe not actually. Oh, I don't know. It might be hard. It might not be hard.
It's really satisfyingly edited.
I know. I was thinking that. Incredible job, Lawrence. I like how some of them are kind of just blurred and some of them are blocked out.
The red square is not in the original. Is not in the original Moscow. What was that?
It cannot be unheard once it's heard. Whoops.
Question number 7. What is missing from here? It's the same words on all the verticals and the horizontals. What have you?
How does he achieve the swirling effect? I want to know. Does he use external?
I think he might even use a software even more powerful than Microsoft PowerPoint.
No, I don't think so.
Literally never heard of it.
I don't think that exists. We do all of our things on Microsoft PowerPoint. Literally everything that we do is Microsoft PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Even our posters.
Well, which we always do.
Which
we always do in ample time.
Because we always remember to do them. Question number 8.
Question number 8.
These are great. This is a great round.
The words missing from the red square.
Oblong.
The red oblong.
Yeah, that's more accurate. Thank you, Hugo, for clearing that up.
Do you know an oblong which has its if you invert which is the longer side, it becomes an ob short.
Hugo, do you know if you type in hill bead into YouTube, the first result that comes up, is a search prompt. The first thing that comes up after hill bead is hill bead quiz.
Is that not because you're searching it from your Google?
No, it's not like a history. This is actually it goes hill bead quiz, hill bead freshers, hill bead college day 2020, hill bead summer ball 2019, hill bead accommodation.
What an honour!
I know.
Question number 9. What is missing from here?
Well, I can take a guess at the country.
Is it from the purple flowers at the front?
Yeah. Yeah. I was getting it more from the weather, but yeah.
Hey Jack, say a number and then see if you can remember at the end.
Say it out loud.
Yeah, go
on. 573.
Oh, I've already forgotten. Don't remember it. Okay, well done, everyone. And question number 10. I can't even see where the words are blurred from. Oh, no, yes, I can. It's just above the yellow. It's all the same word. What word is missing here? So we'd like all the words that are missing. If it's the same word lots of times, you just need to write it once. Sorry.
That's okay, Hugo.
Don't you think peckish sounds like it could be to do with how tired you are? As a word.
I don't know. It's quite harsh sounding, and I feel like sleep is quite soft.
Yeah, I mean it does have the the plosive k, which is quite sort of harsh on the ears.
Such a languages student, Hugo.
What can I say? Wow. I did listen to a podcast about schwa. Robbie recommended me a book about it when he was 14.
There you go.
Question. Oh, I'll go through them again quickly.
Zoom.
Oh, what's missing here? Oh, what's missing here? What's blurred out here? What's blurred out here? What's blurred out and missing here? And here? And here? And here? And here? And here? Now, if you want to pick yourself up a little beverage or
not
a snack or stay where you are, then we're going to have a little break.
Hey!
It's always a big reveal.
Well, and what a trio I have for you today. It is probably the widest my net has been cast in terms of 3 different topics.
Would you like to introduce what you're going to do for us?
Yeah, for my first one, I'm probably going to go with Switzerland.
What are you going to tell us?
Oh, I don't know if I want to give it away. Okay, I'll give it away to start with.
No, what is the segment?
Oh, I see. So yeah,
I didn't want a little contents page.
this is called My Facts with Jack, and I've got 3 facts here that I came across and found quite interesting. So I thought I'd share them with you today. So strap in, it's a bumpy ride. Fact number 1. So I was reading about Switzerland today, and they are quite an organized society, and they are that organized because they have a law for almost every single circumstance. So there's some, I picked out some of the best ones here. So animals cannot be kept alone by law. They have to have a companion.
All animals?
They'll get lonely. Even your guinea pigs. I knew
that was true for guinea pigs. Is that true for all animals?
Yeah, I think so.
You can't keep one horse.
No, you're gonna have 2. You're gonna have a companion.
I didn't mean to do such a. I mean, no, carry on. I don't have a horse, to clarify, despite my voice and name.
That's okay. So apparently this one, so a lot of these are questionable, so I'm not sure if they're necessarily true. Apparently dog owners in Switzerland, so dogs have to have like the same rights that humans have. So they have to have a passport. They have to pay, dog owners have to pay dog tax. And this tax like varies by canton. So there you go, that's another one. You're not supposed to run yourself a bath after 10 p.m. Especially if you're in rented flats and accommodation, because it can disturb other people.
No late baths, please.
No,
and he asked for a shout out, so I'm going to say no late baths, Fizz Karimi. No late baths, Fizz.
No late baths for you. And things like that, which just show you that you can't wash your car on a Sunday, apparently. You can't mow your lawn on a Sunday because it creates too much noise to disturb the peace. So if you're a peace-loving person, head to Switzerland. If you like a bit more disorder and a bit more chaos, maybe, I don't know, think about it. So my next little fact for you.
Oh, do you want a new one? Sent in from a viewer. I think apparently you also need to get train tickets for dogs in Switzerland.
What? No way.
But they only charge half fare.
See, there you go. So dogs are basically people, which I can really get behind, you know. So I feel like the natural link with Switzerland, I was thinking, is astronomy. So I was reading about comets today, and I don't know if you've been paying attention to the news, but there's been a lot of comets in the news this year. I mean, maybe the news that I'm reading anyway.
I think you might be looking at particularly astronomy-related news.
But we've had loads of comets that have been promising naked eye visibility, so they'd light up our skies at night, but they haven't been showing themselves, and it's been really sad. But don't worry, everyone, we've got 2 more candidates before the summer's over. So Comet Lemon is out there in your skies at the moment. So after this quiz, go and look up where it is in the sky and have a look. So it's currently just naked eye visibility. It's better seen with binoculars, but if you can see it, it's supposed to be great. I'm not sure where it is in the sky. I have to look it up. I think it's near Virgo. But yeah, check out that if you've got dark enough skies. And
there you go.
And Neowise as well, which will peak later in July. Could be even brighter. So
Jack has an app on his phone called Aurora Watch, so he knows when the northern lights are happening.
Yeah, I do, and it's proved very useful over the last couple of years. And
very useful.
My third fact, again, a natural link from astronomy, is about marshmallows. So let me just quickly get this up because I need to make sure I say it right. So marshmallows apparently have been around for 4,000 years. They were first.
Are you sure you're not looking at the plant?
No. They were first made by ancient Egyptians out of the marshmallow plant, which is why they're called I actually don't know if it's why they're called marshmallows, but it probably is.
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
So they used to be made out of a plant called marshmallows, and the Egyptians squeezed sap from the mallow plant and mixed it with nuts and honey.
All of the Egyptians, every single one of them?
It was a staple. I think you had to eat it 3 times a day, I think, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that one. But yeah, so the ones that we know and love today are kind of were kind of made up by the French in the 1800s. But the idea of a marshmallow has been around for thousands of years. So there you go.
Wow. Actually, if you think about it, it's basically just a cloud.
Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely right, Hugo.
Callum, yes, I would like your autograph. See me after the show. Thank you for your facts, Jack. What a set.
No worries.
I like the one about the dogs.
Brilliant.
Now we're going to go on to our next round. It's a format, tried and trusted format. Jack, would you like to explain how it works?
Absolutely right. So, Anagram Alphabet is a quiz classic, and we haven't seen it for a couple of weeks now. But what basically it involves is that every answer is, as we go through the questions, is one letter longer than the previous answer. It's also an anagram of the previous answer with the letter added on. So I'm not going to think of any examples off the top of my head because that's quite difficult.
For example, if it was, if it was the word hat, but maybe the next answer might be the word heat.
Yeah, there you go.
And then after that, it might be the word.
You're really pushing it now with 5 letters.
No, you'll see how it works. Question number 1.
Okay, question number 1. What is Oregon's state code? So what is Oregon's state code? Are we allowed to tell them how many letters it is?
Yeah, this is 2 letters. Two letters.
This one. So
I really appreciate your autograph, Callum. You've just written your name. You just typed out your name. That's great. Also, lovely to see Piano Tunes back in business.
Oh, I've missed Piano Tunes. Where have they been for the last couple of weeks? I'm not sure. Neither are they, probably.
And so you may have an answer, 2-letter answer for this. Jumble up the letters and add one, and you'll get this.
A rowing implement, in fact. So we are looking for a rowing implement, which is an anagram of the previous answer with a letter added on somewhere. What is it?
Yeah, thank you to Charlotte for making this round. Fizz, I can't give you a virtual hug because it would be too close.
Go on, Hugo, give it a go.
No, it'll break my laptop. It's already hanging on by a thread.
Maybe it would.
There's literally no lining. It's like exposed wires.
Question number 3.
Question number 3.
This is an examination conducted through spoken communication. That's a nice little rhyme. An examination conducted through spoken communication. So there you go. An anagram of the previous question with the letter added on. I'm looking for that.
Indeed.
Thank you. Look at that. Piano Tunes. I never thought I'd see the day. Question number 4.
Question number 4.
Of or relating to the sun. Of or relating to the sun. There you go. It says it is what it says on the tin. As Hugo would say.
Would I? Is that something I'd say?
Yeah. Yeah, you're full of cliches.
Probably. It's something I'd say.
Question number 5. Crewman of a ship.
Crew person. Crew officer.
Thank you. Yes. Charlotte, I'm going to call you out on that. Crew person of a ship. So we're looking for someone who exists to help on a ship, and that is the anagram of the previous question with the letter added on, just so no one.
They exist to help on a ship. I don't think that existence is that simple, Jack.
No, I think it's a little bit more complicated than that, but let's just go with it.
Why do you exist? I exist to help on a ship.
Maybe someone is out there does feel like that way, and that is, if that's so, then fair play. Question number 6. People. What? People who fit clothes. People who fit clothes. I'm
not going to give you any clarifications.
No, I like the phrasing on that question. Yeah, it's a nice one.
Yeah.
4 words, but 4 words dripping with meaning.
Oh. I don't think it's ever appropriate to use the word dripping. Unless you're talking about gravy.
Really unproblematic. Question number 7. Existing alone. Oh, existing alone. Oh God.
Yeah, it's a bit of. I mean, this isn't the only definition of this word, and the first word, the word existing, might throw you off a bit. So don't worry too much. But have a great time with it, you know.
They're existing alone to help on a ship. Hooray! But no, that's not true. Don't think that's.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm yawning so much. Honestly, Yoni Gonzalez.
Question number 8. The payment to use another's.
No, we don't know there's a the.
Sorry. Payment to use another's property. Payment to use another's property.
So jumble up the letters of the question before and add a letter, and you'll get this answer.
Yeah. Question number 9. Written in the form of letters or correspondence. Written in the form of letters or correspondence.
You can't spell correspondence without pond.
Very true, Hugo. Very true.
Yeah, it's true. You can't spell form without or.
Question number 10. Combination of characteristics that dictate the emotions and behaviour of an individual. Combination of characteristics that dictate the emotions and behaviour of an individual.
More or less.
Roughly speaking, that would be.
Yeah, I think we could say more or less for all of the questions in any of the quiz we do.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm happy with that.
Should I do a cheeky run through?
Do it. Run through.
So start with a 2-letter word that's Oregon state code, then a 3-letter word that's a rowing implement, 4 letters, an examination conducted through spoken communication. I've already 5 letters, all related to the sun, 6 letters, a crewman of a ship, 7 letters, people who fit clothes, 8 letters, existing alone, 9 letters, payment using others' property, 10 letters, written in a form of letters or correspondence, and 11 letters, combination of characteristics that dictate the emotions and behaviour of an individual. I almost really struggled with that, but then I realised it was just the question number add 1.
Yeah, that'll help out a bit. Okay.
There we go.
Round number 4.
11-hour alphabet. This was requested by our winners of the team name, Squirrel Nutkin, last week. We had an update. It was my sister who won. Well done. Jack, what does Squirrel Nutkin use to wipe his face?
What does Squirrel Nutkin use to wipe his face?
A squirrel napkin.
Oh, it's good.
Squirrel Nutkin, of course, friend of the show. This was around. The round was. It was going to be on Johnny English. It's on Johnny English, a film that me and my siblings have probably seen more than any other film in the world.
Yeah, I like that.
Hopefully you'll be able to still get some if you haven't seen it, don't worry. But you might have a little advantage if you have seen it. It's our specialist round, so we're allowed to do that. So without any further ado, question number 1. I just said lots of words for no reason. The main love interest in the film is played by Natalie Imbruglia, a cover of which song by Edna Swap launched her career? The main love interest of the film is played by Natalie Imbruglia, a cover of which song by Edna Swap launched her career?
Wow. Good question, Hugo. Good question.
Have you seen this film?
I think I've seen the second one.
Oh no, there's nothing quite like the first one.
I don't think I've seen the first one though. It's good. Second one's very good. Johnny English Returns. It's classic.
I was telling my brother that we were going to have this round today, and he just gave me a really specific bit of knowledge about it, saying, "Oh, have you got a question on this?" It was to do with a year in the future that was mentioned.
Yeah.
That's not here, I'm afraid. Question number 2. Which former boy band member sings "A Man for All Seasons," a song written for the film, and like the theme song? Which former boy band member sings "A Man for All Seasons," a song written for the film? Also an incredible song, just to say. After this, do look up on Spotify.
Yeah. There you go. If you didn't know it, there it was.
No,
In glorious HD.
Technicolor. Question number 3. Prior to Johnny English, Rowan Atkinson starred as a similarly incompetent spy in a series of adverts for which credit card brand? If you didn't know, Johnny English is a film about an incompetent spy portrayed by Rowan Atkinson. Prior to Johnny English, Rowan Atkinson starred as a similarly incompetent spy in a series of adverts for which credit card brand?
That was a very good question. I have absolutely no idea.
Were you not big into adverts in the 90s?
No, yeah, I was. I wasn't big into Rowan Atkinson. That's
You
probably
weren't
why.
big into like being.
Oh, that's
I
it.
suppose.
For 3 months ago, I was.
You weren't big. Only very small.
Yeah.
3 months. No, you economically were like a December 31st type.
No. 3
Question
whole
number 4.
months.
The scenes set in Westminster Abbey were filmed in St Albans Cathedral. In which English county is this? As in St Albans Cathedral.
What? They didn't actually film in the real Westminster Abbey.
Well, they don't actually say it's Westminster Abbey, but it's where coronation takes place, so it's sort of assumed that it's Westminster Abbey. The scenes set in Westminster Abbey were filmed in St Albans Cathedral. In which English county is St Albans Cathedral?
Good question. I think I may know, but I wouldn't put any money on it, Hugo.
A little clue: the name of the county has at least one vowel in it.
Ooh.
A-E-I-O-U, schwa.
Oh, I'm a bit yawny tonight as well. I think it must be the warm weather.
Yawny Contagion. Oh, that was your nickname at school.
It was, yeah.
Question number 5. Which Johnny English actor has also appeared in Empire of the Sun, Con Air, and the new Netflix comedy series Space Force? Which Johnny English actor has also appeared in Empire of the Sun, Con Air, and the new Netflix comedy series Space Force?
Have you seen Space Force, Hugo?
I have. It's quite good.
I watched the first episode with.
I don't think I give it any awards, but it was a good time.
Yeah, I think that's how we felt about the
a nice easy watcher.
Oh, I'll tell you what's not an easy watch, but I'm really excited about.
No, don't talk about Dark.
Oh, season 3 is coming on Saturday. I'm very excited.
It's this German language thriller.
People know what Dark is. People, I'm sure, will know what Dark is.
Question number 6. How do you say? Sauvage, that's what they said. Sauvage's men, who's the villain of the piece, force Queen Elizabeth II. I don't know why I didn't write it in Roman numerals, that's fine. Sorry. Sauvage's men try to force Queen Elizabeth II to abdicate by pointing a gun at her. She refuses. What do they point a gun at that finally make her comply? Sauvage's men try to force Queen Elizabeth II to abdicate by pointing a gun at her. She refuses. What do they point a gun at that finally makes her comply? Queen Elizabeth II, written in
It's very on brand that it's this quiz that is in.
What?
The fact that you've written it the second rather than the second. All right, I reckon that's enough time for that.
You should watch this film this evening, Jack. I think it's up your family's street.
Maybe it will actually. Yeah, I might dive.
Question number 7. A major plot point is that the crown jewels are stolen. Sorry if that's a spoiler. Which century saw the most recent attempt at this by Colonel Thomas Blood?
Oh, what a name.
I mean, he's bound to do something a little bit.
That's very ominous.
Dodgy with the surname Blood. A major plot point is that the crown jewels are stolen. Which century saw the most recent attempt at this by Colonel Thomas Blood? The most recent, major prominent attempt. If you've gone to the Tower of London and tried to steal them a little bit, then I'm not counting that. But good try. Oh, as per, it looks like we might, is round 4, so it looks like we might have lost Jack. But, that's part of the course. So I'm going to be going along solo for a little bit. Despite the fact my laptop is literally falling apart, it's Jack's internet and technology that broke down first. Question number 8. At the climax of the film, while attempting to play a DVD to exposing the villainous Sauvage's plot, Johnny accidentally plays a video of himself lip-syncing to which ABBA song? It is notable for the lead vocals being sung by a male member, which isn't true of most ABBA songs. At the climax of the film, while attempting to play a DVD exposing the villainous Sauvage's plot, Johnny accidentally plays a video of himself lip-syncing to which ABBA song? It is notable for the lead vocals being sung by a male member. Oh, Jack's back very promptly this time. You're back very quickly. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
You're back. You went for a little bit.
I'm currently streaming off my. Yeah, I'm streaming off my data, so we'll see how dodgy that is.
Don't worry. I don't think your internet is having to take actually streaming from Zoom. I think Zoom does that itself.
Okay.
Question number 9.
Phew.
Due to its commercial success, Johnny English had 2 sequels. Name either, or either. Either is fine. Either is fine. Due to its commercial success, Johnny English had 2 sequels. Name either. Name either. Name either, I think I'm going to say. What do you say? Name either or name either?
It depends what mood I'm in, I think. I'd probably say either.
Name either of the sequels of Johnny English is the question. I'm going to have to move the little picture I got of Jack for the time being so I can read this last question.
Oh, no.
You're still there, don't worry, I can still see you. And question number 10. One of the producers of Johnny English is Tim Bevan, the New Zealand-British co-chair of working title films. Another Bevan triumph is the 2008 classic Wild Child, that should have italics, don't worry, starring the inimitable Emma Roberts. Before moving on to more mature roles, like in Limelight, Scream 4, Adult World, We're the Millers, Palo Alto, The Blackcoat's Daughter, Nerve, Who We Are Now, and Paradise Hills, Roberts starred in Nickelodeon's Unfabulous, as well as Aquamarine, Nancy Drew, It's a Kind of Funny Story, Valentine's Day, and which 2009 American family comedy about pets? Question number 10. One of the producers of Johnny English is Tim Bevan, the name very similar to a member of the SLC.
It's a new spin on it.
Yeah, the New Zealand British co-chair of working title films. Another Bevan triumph is the 2008 classic Wild Child, starring the inimitable Emma Roberts, before moving on to more mature roles like in Limelight, Scream 4, Adult World, With the Millers, Palo Alto, Blackcoat's Daughter, Nerve, Who We Are Now, Paradise Hills. Roberts starred in Nickelodeon's Unfabulous, as well as Aquamarine, Nancy Drew, It's a Kind of Funny Story, Valentine's Day, and which 2009 American family comedy about pets? I'm going to go through those again quickly. A cover of which song launched Natalie Imbruglia's career? Sorry? No, thank you. Which former boy band member sings A Man for All Seasons?
Sorry?
Don't do this because your internet's bad enough. What credit card brand had a series of adverts with Rowan Atkinson playing a incompetent spy? Where is St Albans Cathedral? What county? Who starred in Johnny English, Empire of the Sun, Con Air, and Space Force? What do the henchmen of the film point a gun at that makes the Queen comply to abdicate? In what century did Colonel Thomas Blood attempt to steal the crown jewels? What ABBA song does Johnny English lip sync to? And name either of the sequels. And what 2009 American family comedy about pets? Sorry, Annabelle, my constant cyberbully, has said the question isn't quite long enough, so it's a poor effort. I will try better next time. It's okay.
It's a great question, Hugo, don't worry.
Thanks. Yeah, did you know that Emma Roberts was in all those films?
I didn't. I really like the new spin on the format.
Tim Bevan.
You've listed her entire filmography.
We always mention Tim Bevan because it sounds a little bit like Tom Bevan, our good friend and vice president of the SLC. But also, like, he's just as prominent as the person he always works with, like the other co-chair of working title films. But I have no idea what that person's called. So, sorry, Tim gets the credit. And now we're going to go on to...
How is my internet sounding, by the way, Hugo?
Beautiful to me. How's mine?
Not great.
Oh.
Good.
That's not ideal. I'm literally in right next to the flipping box. But that's okay.
No, wait. I think I'm delayed. I think you're answering about a couple of seconds after I speak.
Well, that's going to be fun. Okay, I'm going to say go, and then you say the word go, and we'll see what the delay is. Okay, go.
Very poor.
Well, that didn't work for me. Did you say anything?
Yeah, I did. I said, hello, everybody. My Wi-Fi is really poor.
Oh, I said say go. Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It might be me breaking up, to be fair.
Oh no, I fixed it. Because I was streaming on my mobile data before to get back onto here faster, but my mobile data was very poor. So, but luckily I'm now back onto the main Wi-Fi, so all is good again.
And now it's time for you to present the wipeout. Let's hope that works.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
The questions are on screen if you can't hear Jack, and equally if you can't hear me. Generally, what we're saying isn't very important. But Jack, how does the wipeout work?
So, the wipeout works as follows. So we have 10 questions for you tonight. Oh, really nice. And that's a film that I have no idea. I think I've ever seen it before in my life. We'll
talk about it during the questions.
10 questions for you. And each question is a general knowledge question of quite difficult proportions, I would say. But you must only, you can only answer if you'll get it right. So if you don't answer it correctly, you'll get 0 for the entire round. So you can choose not to answer, but only put an answer down if you're convinced that it's right. Otherwise, you'll get 0 points for the whole round.
Hey, Jack, do you know what I said to you when you kept pursing your lips?
What?
Wipe out! There you go. So,
very good.
Question number 1.
In which US state would one find Mount Rushmore? In which US state would one find Mount Rushmore?
The film in the background is, of course, the 2008 classic, Fly Me to the Moon.
I've never heard of it in my life.
No, me neither, but it's really good. You can see they're wearing spacesuits made out of drinking straws.
Oh my gosh.
That's a bit of a zeitgeisty thing, because obviously they'd have to wear paper ones, which wouldn't work as well in space these days. I'll tell you more about the plot of the film. I've not seen it as we go along. Question number 2.
What does the A in the acronym for Character Encoding Standard ASCII stand for?
ASCII.
I thought I'd spell it out for the viewers.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
It's not like it's written down.
What does the A in the acronym for Character Encoding Standard ASCII stand for?
The film Fly Me to the Moon centers around these 3 lovely little characters.
What are their names?
Who I only just got the pun. They're flies.
Yeah.
Who get stranded or like are accidentally on one of the Apollo rockets when it goes to the moon.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
The flies' names are Nat, IQ, and Scooter.
And what was the last one?
Scooter.
Yeah, I mean yeah. I imagine IQ is probably the one with glasses.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that sounds about right.
As you know, glasses make you clever.
Question number 3. Name a city outside France which hosted the Grand Départ of the Tour de France since 2010.
Why did you try so hard with Grand Départ, but not with Tour de France? Tour de France.
Sorry. Name a city outside France which hosted the Grand Départ of the Tour de France since 2010.
Kieran, who made this round, many thanks, said that his aunt took Fly Me to the Moon out of a Blockbuster in 2009, and there were the classic red and blue 3D glasses inside the box.
Oh, that's so big. Also,
of course it was released in 3D.
That's incredible that the 3D glasses were still inside the Blockbuster box.
I don't know what the Grand Départ is. I'm sure it's really exciting, though.
I think it's
not the big The big departure, maybe?
Yeah, I think it's stage 1. It's the first leg of the Tour de France, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really fun. Question number 4.
On which day of the week was this picture taken? On which day of the week was this picture taken?
And we're after the picture in the centre of the screen, not the screenshot from Fly Me to the Moon.
What? Ah, that's what I'd have gone for. So we're looking for
Sorry, that's not royalty free.
1 in 7 chance. So there you go. If you fancy a risk, then take it. But you could get 0. Okay. Question number 5. In 2015, Lewisham and Greenwich NHS Choir achieved a Christmas #1 single with A Bridge Over You, a combination of which 2 songs? In 2015, Lewisham and Greenwich NHS Choir achieved a Christmas #1 single with A Bridge Over You, a combination of which 2 songs?
You need both of them for the point. If you only put one, or if you put 2 songs and you get one wrong, that's 0 for the whole round.
0 for the entire round.
For the whole wipeout.
Whole wipeout.
You can't see both of us at once, but we were both doing that at once. It was a great time.
Question number 6. Which element, named in 1997 after a place in Russia, has the atomic number 105? Which element, named in 1997 after a place in Russia, has the atomic number 105 or 105? Question mark.
I don't know why the flies have their space helmets up.
Flies don't need to have oxygen. You know, they don't need to breathe in space. They can just live.
Oh, yeah, true. Sorry.
Do you also like they've all got 3 different colours of striped trousers?
They're not striped trousers. They're drinking straws.
Oh, of course.
So they got crinkles in.
Oh, what a thing that flies had trousers. Why?
It's really industrious that they managed to make themselves like astronaut costumes.
I don't think we credit flies with this intelligence enough, you know?
Yeah, true. Question number 7.
Which A road in County Durham runs on Leazes Road past the College of St Hilda and St Bede on its way from Sunderland to Crook?
I'd say that's an inappropriate italicization.
Yeah, I think you might be right. That's a real shame. Which A road in County Durham runs on Leazes Road past the College of St Hilda and St Bede on its way from Sunderland to Crook? I'm not sure. But hopefully one of you people know outside this little bubble.
Outside, because how it works is that me and Jack are inside and everyone else is outside.
That's how I imagine it anyway. I think that works.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was on this road the other day.
Yeah, same. Did I?
Maybe you were too.
No, I didn't.
Question number 8.
In which mountain resort does the World Economic Forum hold its annual January meeting? In which mountain resort does the World Economic Forum hold its annual January meeting?
Why didn't you go on that road? You did go on that road, surely.
I don't think so. We might have done actually. I didn't walk on that road.
No, that's not the same.
We drove in via the other way and then out. I think we drove out that way.
Oh, so you were on it?
Yeah,
in every sense of the word.
In hindsight, yeah, I'm pretty sure we were on it.
Question number 9?
Yeah, question number 9. Who directed a modernised film version of a Shakespeare play in 1996, which starred Claire Danes and Ice Age's John Leguizamo? Do you know?
Sounds good to me.
Leguizamo. I don't know. Who directed a modernised film version of a Shakespeare play in 1996, which starred Claire Danes and Ice Age's John Leguizamo?
And question...
Guizamo. It'd be Gui, wouldn't it? Leguizamo.
If you like. Question number 10.
I tried to dig myself out of that hole, but it didn't work that well. In a 2019 survey undertaken by McCain's, which part of a Christmas dinner was voted Britain's favourite? In a 2019 survey undertaken by McCain's, which part of a Christmas dinner was voted Britain's favourite?
I think I need to send out an ENSCOM style guide on when italics are appropriate.
Yeah, you should do, to be honest, because
I think that's a really good, worthwhile use of my time.
I mean, why not?
But good. This is a good question. Thank you very much, Kieran, once again, and to all our quiz round writers.
Thank you very much.
If you'd like to write a quiz round, do get in contact with me on Facebook or something, and we might be able to get you involved.
Absolutely. Right.
And so hopefully you got that ready. We've had a lot of fun here tonight, but it's important to remember what this is all about. Getting those answers right. So swap those papers with yourself and let's get ready for the answers. Yeah. I'm not gonna go over those questions. I can do. I suppose if people need a little bit more time for answers.
You sum up in 2 words each one.
US state where Mount Rushmore is.
What?
The A in ASCII, what does it stand for? A city that has hosted the Grand Depart, which isn't in France. Yeah. Which day of the week was this picture taken? A Bridge Over You is a combination of which 2 songs? Which element is named after a place in Russia and has the atomic number 105? Which A road runs on Lee's Road? Which mountain resort does the World Economic Forum host its annual meeting? Which film starred Claire Danes and John Leguizamo? Man, why can't I read this? What's Britain's favourite part of Christmas dinner, according to McCain's? What did you say? Answer time.
Sorry.
Did you send the message answer time in the live chat?
Yeah, I did. Because it is.
No, that's nice. Okay, so now we're going to go through the answers. So, we started off with the links round, of course. So, which Greek mythology, who was the son of Aphrodite and the god of romantic love? Eros.
Not Cupid.
Not Cupid. Eros, we're after. We're more strict on this round because there's a link, which also is sort of like an extra clue. This is Siri. They didn't know it would be for a virtual assistant when they recorded themselves. When they were recorded, I believe. Siri is this answer. This is Illy, I believe it's pronounced, or Illy, Illy. This one, of course, is K Scott. K Scott. K Scott.
Oh.
Shrek likens. Oh no, not orgies. That was really close. That was a really close one. Not orgies. That's ogres is the answer. We won't give you orgies. We will only accepting ogres.
Why is this quiz so cursed?
Oh, that was nearly a horrible mistake. Ogres. This word, the American spelling, we were after the word sucker. Succor. Sucker. I don't really know the word. I looked up a word that fit the link and wrote down the definition. Sucker. That's what I call Jack. Succor. No U, because we're after the American spelling. No U. And no U at the end, is in. The sloth from Ice Age, written in Pig Latin, is of course idse. Sorry to give this away to any parents, but Pig Latin works by you take the first letter and put it on the end and add a. So the sloth from Ice Age is of course Sid, and then it's idse. This line from Wuthering Heights is of course forgotten me.
Oh my god.
Forgotten me. Do you know what the link is?
If anyone got that, I'll be so impressed.
Do you know what the link is, Jack?
I've got no idea.
Vivir and vivre mean to live. To live. And very well done if you got this link. I'll go through how it works in a second. They're all anagrams of flowers.
What?
They're all anagrams of flowers, which is why so many questions are so clunkily worded.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
So we started off with Eros, that's of course rose, and then we had iris, lily, stock is a flower, gorse, sucker is an anagram of crocus, idse is an anagram of daisy, forgotten me, forget me not.
Oh, nice.
And to live is violet.
Oh, it's so good.
Well done if you got that. I think it was clunkily worded enough that you had a few clues. They're all anagrams of flowers. or flowers jumbled up, something along those lines. Missing words. This was too fabulous. Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
We wanted too and fabulous, both words for the answer. Oh, well done, Kezia, for getting the link. This is Land's End. Land's End, where Land's End was what we wanted. This is Moulin Rouge. Oh, I've obviously done the classic thing where I use a slightly random stock shape as the thing for the question. This is, of course, 95.
Yeah, of course.
Probably a reference to something. I think Pixar might have been set up in 1995.
Yes, they were, because they set up Toy Story.
They always little loads of the number 95 in their questions. I think maybe Boo's door in Monsters Inc. is 95.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Question number
Toy
5
Story was the first one.
is the home of Borussia Dortmund. It is Signal Iduna. Looks like it could be an anagram or something. Yeah. Signal Iduna. We want all the words that we say. Entering free Derry is this. You are now entering free Derry in Derry. We seem to mention Derry a lot in this quiz. Radio City, this is Radio City Music Hall in New York. I've not heard of it, but maybe you have. Radio City.
Difficult. That is difficult.
This one, of course, is Lard Lad. Lard Lad is actually my street name. Question number 9. This one is Schiphol. Schiphol?
I don't know.
Schiphol. It's written on the screen. Hopefully you got that. And this is, of course, Ritz. The Ritz. It's the Ritz. If you put the Ritz, I think that's fine. But we would just have the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz. I changed the tune to make it royalty free. Anagraphabet. Oregon State Code is OR. Rowing implement is an oar. An examination conducted through spoken communication is oral. So we had OR, or and oral. Then we had solar, sailor.
Oh, sailor, yeah.
Tailors has to have the S on the end. Tailors. Solitary. Royalties. Epistolary. No, sorry. Epistolary. Epistolary. Well done, you've got that. Pretty hard question. And then personality.
That was a great anagram.
I slightly changed that question. It's a bit of a simplification of what personality is. Obviously, you are not your emotions. Well done, everyone. Johnny English. This question is Torn. The classic Natalie Imbruglia question song Torn, originally by Edna Swap. This is Robbie Williams. Really good song. I really recommend looking at for all seasons.
Yeah, I know that one. I think you've played it to me before.
I probably have. It's a great song.
Yeah.
This one is Barclay Card. Barclay Card. We'll accept Barclays, but we really wanted Barclay Card. St Albans Cathedral is in Hertfordshire. Hertfordshire. Which isn't next to Herefordshire, even though they sound exactly the same. They have exactly the same name.
It's quite confusing.
This is John Malkovich. John Malkovich. Well, I've just been sent that a team did get 10 out of 10 on the whatever it's called, anagraph, so well done. The question number 6, they pointed at a corgi, one of her corgis, and that was too much for her, so she agreed to abdicate. A corgi, we just want the word corgi somewhere in there, then you get the point. Colonel Thomas Blood tried to steal the crown jewels in the 17th century, specifically 1669, and for some reason, not only was he pardoned, despite denting the crown jewels, he also afterwards was given land and stuff, which has led some historians to believe that he was probably a spy for Britain. Yeah, he tried to squash it to fit it in his pocket. So that's 17th century. This one is Does Your Mother Know? Sung by Bjorn. That was Does Your Mother Know by ABBA. This one, the two sequels are Johnny English Reborn is the second one, and Johnny English Strikes Again is the most recent one. So
I think
one
I've
of
seen the
those is the
second
answer.
one. I think I've seen the second one.
Johnny English Reborn and Johnny English Again, is what I was really after. And this question, of course, shout out to Tim Bevan, is Hotel for Dogs. They've got so many posters. This one is particularly poor quality, sorry about that. Every stray will have its day. And that's really heartwarming, I find. Wipeout, remember, if you get one wipeout question wrong, that's 0 for the entire wipeout round, no matter what. In which US state would one find Mount Rushmore? South Dakota. I tried to use the moon because it was about space, but it didn't really fit. South Dakota has Mount Rushmore. A stands for American. ASCII, of course, stands for American Standard Code and Information Interchange. So we were after American. The Grand Depart, you could have had Rotterdam, Liège, Leeds, Utrecht, Dusseldorf, and Brussels. So Leeds, Rotterdam, Brussels, Liège, Dusseldorf, and Utrecht. One of those for the answer. If I've missed one, do let me know. But we're pretty sure that's the set. This was a Friday. It was a Friday, specifically the 24th of June, 2016. It was a Friday. This day, it was the day of the week. A bridge over you. You need both for the answer. It's Bridge Over Troubled Water and Fix You. We don't care about the artist. We just want the name of the song. Bridge Over Troubled Water, Simon Garfunkel, and Fix You by Maroon 5 or something. I don't know. Coldplay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's
Jack's
probably
the one person who likes Coldplay.
That is not true.
The element is dubnium. Dubnium, named after Dubna near Moscow. Dubnium is the answer, please. The road is the A690. The A690. The mountain resort is, of course, Davos in Switzerland. You don't need Switzerland as long as you've got the Davos. This, of course, was Baz Luhrmann, the classic film Romeo plus Juliet. Baz Luhrmann. And of course, the survey undertaken by McCain's was roast potatoes. So, Jack, are you making a post in Hillbeat FLC?
I am exactly doing that as we speak.
So add up your scores and come up with a fun team name, and then type in to your Facebook, if you have Facebook, Hillbeat SRC, and Jack, imminently there'll be a post asking for scores and team names, and then at the end we'll find out who won.
So we decided to move it to Hillbeat SRC. We're going to put a temporary post there. We'll delete it after the quiz, and we've got it there. So any of our cuffs people that may have liked the quiz from last week, or anyone else from any other colleges, might be able to still, take part and have a great time.
We're Hillbeat, of course, but we've got friends elsewhere. Not to brag. It might well be Dubnium, but it was written down anyway. Dubnium, I don't know. So now, of course, while you send in your answers on Hillbeat FLC, there'll be a Facebook page. There'll be a post where you put your team name and answer. We, of course, have the section that I like to call Are You Smarter Than a Social Sec? Jack, how are you feeling about today's?
Sorry?
How are you feeling about today's Are You Smarter Than a Social Sec?
I feel like I will be doing quite well at it. I feel like I'm in good shape, so I can hopefully answer any rounds you fire my way.
Right, Jack, do you know what the highest rated film on IMDb is?
No.
It's The Shawshank Redemption. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
You haven't seen Shawshank Redemption? That's
No.
okay. This isn't on the sort of Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, thank God.
Have you seen The Godfather?
No.
That's the second highest film on IMDb, and this quiz is on The Godfather.
No. Oh no.
Jack, in which decade was The Godfather released? The film, we're after, not the book. The film.
I'm gonna say 1970s.
Okay, you're saying 70s? Okay. Playing along at home, this is when I try and give Jack some general knowledge questions and hope he'll get 0, but everyone else will get lots. So play along at home if you want to be smarter. This isn't part of the proper quiz. Which actor playing Vito Corleone famously uttered the line, "I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse"?
Oh no, this is really embarrassing because I really should know this. No, it's not. The other one. The other one. Oh,
sorry if there's pings coming through on your screen.
Al Pacino.
You're saying Al Pacino, okay.
Not that at all.
Oh, sorry about the pings. I might sort out.
What ping?
Oh, can you not hear any? That's fine then.
No, it's fine.
Okay, there we go. Question number 3. What is The Godfather's rating on IMDb? I've told you it's the second highest grossing film. What is its rating on IMDb?
Second highest. Okay. 9.8.
9.8. Okay. Question number 4. In how many films in the Godfather franchise does Tony Soprano appear?
None.
You're saying none. Okay. And question number 5. Are you familiar with the Bechdel test?
No.
The Bechdel test was proposed by someone called Bechtel as a way of reviewing a film. There are 3 categories on the Bechdel test. If a film contains at least 2, if I pass the first test, if it contains at least 2 named female characters, it passes the second test if they talk to each other, and it passes the third test if they're not talking to each other about a man. So, what performs better on the Bechdel test? Like, what passes more of them? The Godfather or Lord of the Rings: The Fellowship of the Ring?
Oh, that's a question and a half. I'm trying to think of. Cause I mean, I know the Lord of the Rings fairly well. But there are very few female characters in Lord of the Rings.
I think Johnny English also performs very poorly.
Especially in the Fellowship of the Ring, because a lot of the key characters, like, oh no, this isn't looking good for me.
I'm gonna have to push you.
I'm gonna say Godfather.
You say the Godfather performs better. Okay.
Yeah.
So question number 1, I asked you what decade it was. You said the 70s. It was indeed the 70s. Which actor playing Vito Corleone uttered the line, "I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse"? You said Al Pacino. I believe Al Pacino's character does utter a very similar line, but he does not play Vito Corleone. It is, of course, Marlon Brando.
Really?
Marlon Brando, indeed.
I had no idea Marlon Brando was in Godfather. There you go.
You said 9.8 for the thing. It's actually 9.2, but that was quite a hard one. How many films does Tony Soprano appear? You said 0. That was correct. Nicely done. And what performs better, The Godfather or Lord of the Rings? The Godfather passes 2 of the Bechdel tests, and Lord of the Rings only passes 1.
Yeah. I assume it passes 2 female characters on screen at the same time.
No, just that there are 2 female named characters.
Oh my god.
So you got 3. Very nicely done.
That is a turn up for the books, because I didn't think I'd get any. So managed to. Yeah, that was good. All right, how
so
we
now,
doing?
of course, it's time for the results. Hopefully, you've been sending in your answers, your team names and scores to the post.
Does it like we're having some... Hang on.
There's some really strong names. There's my brother with his fact that he knew that Gunther, who Johnny English pretends to be briefly. There's the line, Gunther here wasn't meant to be released until 2028. There's some very strong team names. Really glad to hear. There's some strong names. Yoni Gonzalez. Yeah,
That's
I did
incredible.
say that. The favourite Looney Tunes character. Sorry if you can hear some kettle noises going on. That's next door in the kitchen. Shout out to Annabelle, who is just participating by herself while also in a church Zoom gathering. That is exactly the commitment we like to hear. And Kezia, who is just by herself. Very well done, you performed well. Wait for Yeah, nice. Colchester United, Barmy Army.
Oh, I can't believe that's there.
Well, while we're waiting for a few more to come in, it is currently live on Hillbeat SLC Facebook page. You don't need to be a member of Bedo's Playtime or anything to access it. Just comment with your team name and stuff. I will go for the answers. Oh, no, I won't. I'll give Jack some options for team name.
Yep, please do.
Okay, I'm going to give you the options. Orgies have layers. Orgies have layers, yeah. Nagar alphabet, which is a reference to the fact that if you type anagram into Google, it comes up with Nagaram. So Nagar alphabet. And sure, let's go for Yoni Gonzalez.
Oh, it's between, I think it's, oh no, I don't know, they're all great. I'm gonna have to go with August have layers because
Orgies have layers was very strong.
It made me laugh for the first time.
I've reacted to your post and I'll comment below asking for a round, please. And that will be around next week.
Very exciting news.
So exciting stuff indeed. Well done, Orgies have layers. We will be back next week. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Jack will probably also dip out for a bit, and I probably won't yet have a new laptop, but it will be exciting stuff.
It's just all of everything that you know will happen will happen.
And so I think it's time to do who won.
Yep, I think so too.
The winner is Nagar Alphabet. Very well done, Nagar Alphabet. You've got 39 points. That's very good.
Good score. Very good score.
And so, of course, you have your prize. This is really weird. This is what you've won.
Weird,
this is what you've won. I mean, there's no two ways about it. It is a picture of Jeremy Vine made up of wedding photos.
Hang on. Wait.
I did this on I found a software for this. I didn't.
Yeah, these aren't just random wedding photos.
But well done. You've won this picture of Jeremy Vine, Durham alumnus.
Are they your sister's wedding photos?
They're just random wedding photos.
Oh, right, they're not yours. They're just random ones.
Yeah, the website I used, it had various options for what you could do. You could like upload your own photos, or you could have like dog, cat, wedding. So obviously I went for wedding.
That's so bizarre.
Many congratulations if you're celebrating wedding. Very well done, Nagar Alphabet. You've won the quiz, and you won this incredible prize of Jeremy Vine made up of wedding photos. And
that's stunning.
I mean that's really it from us.
Do we have another round for next week?
Oh, hang on. Hang on a moment.
Hopefully. Oh, here we go. I think we do. Oh no. Have you seen?
Oh, Devil versus Cornwall, Battle of the Scones or Scones.
Devil versus Cornwall. Slip of the tongue, Freudian slip. Yeah,
sorry. Devil. I can't stop calling it Devil. That's how I feel. I'm from Cornwall. Devon versus Cornwall. We may only be able to touch briefly on the scones, but we'll definitely be able to do Devon versus Cornwall. Very well done. I mean, that's been the quiz. Thank you very much for watching. Well done to Orgies Have Layers and Nagar Alphabet.
Huge one. Good stuff. Well, there we go. Another quiz done.
There we go. Thanks for watching. Now Jack's going to try and stop being live, but who knows if it will work.
Thank you very much for watching.
And we'll see you next week for all the usual shenanigans and a round on Devon versus Cornwall, the Battle of the Scones.
I cannot wait for that. I'm very excited for that. All right. Thank you for watching. See you next week.